and 60 seconds.
Now, welcome to the Rat Hole. We are live. I've got a half hour to kill, so I figured I would come and kill it with y'all. How are y'all doing? I'm going to play some Tsuro today. Tsuro is from Thunderbox Entertainment and the physical version from Calliope Games. It's a great version of the game. The whole point is to stay on the path as long as you can. Welcome to the game of Tsuro, the game of the path. Open the box to begin. What is roll for it? Yeah, interesting. I'll check that out later. I'm going to be red. I'm going to start here. Let's see if the YouTube AI pulls this stream down, claiming crimes against humanity or something. Yeah, exactly. That was, not going to lie, that's one of the reasons I chose to do this. So I put my tile down. I follow the path. It's super simple, surprisingly addictive, but unlikely to get pulled down by YouTube. Not impossible, but certainly hopeful. What? Sure, let's do that. I don't usually like pulling into the edge that soon, but we'll go ahead and do that. Let's go up. Hey, stop chasing me. Yeah, let's go there. Not locking these people in place. Paths will always continue to go places, but where that somewhere is beyond me. This is dangerous now. Yeah, I kind of have to do this. I locked myself into this path. Not literally, but pretty close to it. So this is where it's going to get interesting. Oh, they go down that way. Very interesting. Let's go there. Let's see what Alexa does. Ooh, survives. Let's do that. So those two are in an awkward place being so close together. Ooh. Let's see. That'll take me right off the board. That'll loop me back around. Out to there. That will take me up, which will inevitably take me out. This is the way I gotta go, I think. Purple is dead. Blue ends up over there. Don't love that. Leave that. This is what I gotta do. Ultimately, I just need to survive one more path, I think. They're going to have a hard time not crashing and burning here. Yep. I win! And that's how you play Tsuro. Pretty simple. You do the same thing. Oh, what the heck? We'll throw a third one more in there. Yeah. Now you know who I am. Shocking, right? Don't like that. It's a nice chill game. I'm trying to I haven't been able to get my brain going all day, so I'm trying to get it moving. Although now I'm squirrely and don't feel like sitting still. So that's not grand. No time scales. The funny thing about YouTube pulling down the last couple streams, the 5-hour stream was fine. Same game, 5 hours, no problem. No age restriction, no anything. But this one, or well, last one, no, I can't possibly do that. How was your day today? Oh, I was watching most of it or listening at the time. Never saw or heard anything that might be considered offensive. As near as I can tell, they just objected to the quote-unquote gambling. When they put it back a little bit later in the day, I got another message saying they put an age restriction on it. They've done that to 2 out of about 5 of the videos. Both of the ones that they took offline, they actually put an age restriction on. Which I don't care. I have no kids on my channel. I'm not doing kids content. So I can't worry too much about it. They also made one of my reels 18 plus, the video that I put of it. Again, I don't really care. Or I guess YouTube short, not a reel, but I have a plan. However, the final Pringles video I recorded today might get age restricted due to graphic content. Pringles are pretty graphic, it's true. You just devour those suckers. Awkward positioning. We're all headed to the same place. That's awkward. No, I have to go straight. This will be interesting to see where things go. Ooh, I don't like this. I really don't like this. I don't have a lot of choice here. I may well get killed. There's a very good chance that I get killed here. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. Now, is it end of the game or do they finish? Nope, they still finish. Okay. Stalemate. Everyone dies, but I died first, so I lose. Oh, gambling makes sense. AI gets it wrong, which reminds me of a recent discussion. It's true. Timescales trying to do your taxes. Yeah, that definitely does suck. Gonna have to get that done when I get back from the US, from Ontario. Let's just throw another silly one in there. Why not? Chaos. Chaos, chaos, chaos. The goal is going to be follow along up this edge until I can't any longer. This is dangerous, being on the same tile as somebody else. Yeah. It's potentially easy for him to kill me at this point, depending on what he plays. We're really close to the edge of the board here. Everyone else is doing okay. Yep, there we go. I'm dead. Saw that coming. At this point, I've lost. For those who are watching, if you're just joining us, I'm just letting the computer do its thing. You'll notice the deck up in the top right there is running out. What'll happen is there's only so many tiles. My tiles went back into that pile when I died. And eventually we will get to a placeholder tile. That new tiles get dealt out after people are dead. But you just can't draw anymore until then. There it is there. You can see that Tsuro tile. So the next player here, Daryl, will draw that Tsuro tile. And when somebody dies, they'll get to draw first from the dead person's tiles. Won't last too much longer here. Everyone's running real tight on space. Ooh, dangerous. Oh, well, that's going to be interesting. Dead. And dead. So you'll notice their tiles got drawn in, but it was immediately drawn. And they died. Let's just go all silly on that. That can theoretically throw off the purple tile if they had a plan. They unlikely had a plan. Ooh. Going headlong against each other here. Teal. Dorian's off playing with himself over in the corner. Pull things off for Teal. Purple and green are going to have a confrontation here. Green is gone. Yeah, that's what I want. I don't want to connect up to those guys if I can avoid it. Don't like that option. Don't like that option. That's the best option. Teal's in an awkward position. There's only one place they can go, and it's going to finish a whole lot of paths. Let's see. There we go. Teal survives. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. No. No. I really don't want that. No. Not great. Well, if I do this, it forces Teal into a position. Oh, shoot. I went the wrong way. I did that. I saw that wrong. That didn't land me where I thought it did. Oh, this is going to be awkward. We're all in the same kind of spots here. Yeah, I die. He wins. All right. Well, that's all I have time for. And I did just get a message that I have to address before my next show. So that's been Tsuro. A great board game that they turned into an app. It's such a simple game, but such a brain twister. Definitely check that out in your local app store for whatever devices you may have. Let's just see if there is anything interesting over on the Twitches here. Because it is nice to raid when you can. Let's just see. Raid. Resident Bard. I don't actually know who that is, so I'm not going to bother. As I don't have anyone really watching on Twitch anyway. So, hey, cheers, timescales. I will not be on the Legend of Traveling TARDIS tomorrow, so I will not see you then. In the meantime, check out today's episode of Horses on Film over on youtube.com/@horsesonfilm. We have an off the IndieWire top 100 list bonus episode. We're talking about Hell or High Water, so you can check that out. A fairly tight, little over an hour. Not one of our longer episodes. Definitely check that out. And of course, on Thursday, we'll have the next episode of Happiness Patrol. youtube.com/@happinesspatrolshow. And yeah, until next time, thank you again. Good gaming and goodbye.